You know that feeling? You're in a meeting and it sounds like you're listening to a broken corporate AI on repeat. Look, jargon can be useful, but so much of it is stale, tired, and just makes it sound like a walking PowerPoint slide from 2008. So it's time for an intervention, a jargon intervention.
I mean, just look at this sentence. It's a masterpiece of gibberish, right? It sounds so important, so official. But what does it actually mean? We spend way too much brain power just trying to decipher this corporate code instead of, actually getting work done.
So, are you tired of playing translator in every meeting? Good, you're in the right place. In this explainer, we're going to call out the top 10 worst offenders and arm you with a clear, simple language to replace them with. Let's get into it.
All right, kicking things off at number 1, let's circle back. The real crime here, it's pure avoidance. Seriously, it's the professional equivalent of leaving someone on read. It sounds like you'll return to the topic, but with no specific time or owner, it's basically a polite way to let a good idea die. So the fix? Be specific. Try this. I need about 15 minutes to look at this. I'll have an answer for you by 3 p.m. See? Now that's commitment.
Next on our list, the classic low-hanging fruit. We get it. It's a metaphor for the easy stuff. But here's the problem. It kind of glorifies the simple tasks over the work that might actually be important. Getting easy things done is smart, for sure, but let's just call it what it is. Quick wins, or these are the easiest tasks to start with. It's direct, and you don't have to pretend you're in an orchard.
Oh man, number 3. This is a word that feels like it only exists to make us sound smarter than we are. Leverage. Think about it. You don't leverage your skills, you use them. You don't leverage a tool, you use it. This word is just needless complexity, a little bit of verbal fluff. The fix is so beautiful, so simple. It's one word. Use. Just use.
And from adding complexity, we move on to adding unnecessary drama with offender number 4, deep dive. This one makes a simple review sound like some kind of dangerous, high-stakes mission to the bottom of the ocean. Come on, we're not exploring the Mariana Trench here. We're looking at last quarter's data. So let's cut the drama and just say what we mean. Let's analyze this report. Simple.
And here it is, the one you've been waiting for, the absolute king of corporate jargon, synergy. This might be the purest buzzword of them all. It's this vague, optimistic idea that 1 + 1 will magically equal 3, but it has zero practical meaning. So instead of chasing some mythical force, let's use words that describe actual actions, like collaboration or just plain working together.
Coming in at number 6, we have move the needle. My first question is always, what needle? What dial is it on? What are we even measuring? It's a phrase that sounds super active and important, but it communicates absolutely nothing specific. The fix is to just get clear on the goal. We need to show measurable progress, or even better, we need to increase sales by 5%.
Okay, some jargon is just vague, but our next one is, well, it's physically impossible. Boil the ocean. This isn't just a funny phrase. A lot of the time, it's actually used to shut down a big, ambitious idea by making it sound absurd. It's a creativity killer. A much more constructive way to say that project is a little broad right now. Let's define a minimum viable scope to get started.
All right, let's talk about our 8th entry, thought leader. You know what's funny about this one? The title is almost always self-appointed. It just feels like a little bit of an ego trip. The real leaders of thought are usually called that by other people, not themselves in their LinkedIn bio. Expert or specialist, those are perfectly good, humble words that actually carry a lot more weight.
And from self-promotion, let's go to self-preservation with number 9, punt. It's this messy sports metaphor that just means you're kicking a tough decision down the field for someone else to deal with. The real issue here is a total lack of ownership. So instead of punting, let's just be direct and accountable. Let's defer this decision until Friday. It's clear and it has a deadline.
And our final buzzword to banish, number 10, is a classic momentum killer. Let's take a step back. This is usually the intro to someone repeating the high-level summary that was already in the meeting invite. It can grind a really productive conversation to a halt. A much better way to refocus? Let's quickly review the main goal. It's focused and it keeps things moving forward.
So there you have it, the top 10 offenders. But this is about so much more than just cleaning up our vocabulary. We have to ask ourselves, why does this really matter? Why should we actually care about getting rid of these phrases?
Well, because it takes us from corporate code to actual clarity. When we use simple, direct language, our teams spend less time trying to translate what we mean and more time actually doing the work. We get rid of confusion, we get aligned faster, and maybe most importantly, we actually start connecting as people, not through some thick fog of jargon.
So here's the challenge. Here's the resolution for 2026. Let's make this the year we finally ditch the corporate code. The year we stop circling back, moving the needle, and leveraging synergy. Let's make it the year we stop touching base and we actually start connecting.